Good morning, everybody. Well, today we're on a journey to head down to southern New York to take Baron down to the veterinarian to get the semen drawn. And we pulled his shoes off him because they didn't want to have any shoes on him for safety reasons. So he's barefoot and ready to roll.
So we have arrived at Leather Stockings Veterinary Services, an equine center, and it's really quite a place. Jim is unloading Baron. We went in and got the paperwork all set.
Halter off, I'm assuming. Halter off, I'm assuming.
Yep, we can take halter off.
Hey, Barry. Looks like you're going to be staying at the Hilton this week.
Do you want him on the first gun or the belt first? No, first.
I don't know, how do you get this here?
Usually we'll just chain him.
You probably don't need these rope, right?
Nope, we got leads.
Like I said, he's been very good. He tends to, when it's breeding time, rear straight up in the air.
Okay.
So far, he's been totally controllable the whole time. That's why the bridle works great. If you've got another way of doing it, that's fine too. But yeah, he's been great as far as breeding. Slow to get going, different thing, but he's been good. Can't really tell you any more than that. He is very friendly and very easy to work with, but he's a stallion just the same.
Oh yeah.
And I know you realize that. So
they'll start working with him tomorrow.
Okay, good. And so how often, Hilary said something about she'll hopefully do it tomorrow and then again Thursday.
Yep.
Is that usually what you do? And then what would the next day be?
So if we do it Thursday,
do it again
it'd be
on
like,
Saturday?
be like a Saturday thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Usually always give them a day in between.
Okay. So this is all new to me. So I need you to explain a few things and how that works. So each time that you're able to do that, how many straws come out of that?
So for the straws, I don't know exactly how many you're going to get out of him.
Is that the best way to even look at it, or how do you look at it? How do you?
Normally, I mean, I don't know what his semen count looks like, or
It's just totally different with every stallion.
different with every stallion.
Okay.
It could be, you know, if he's got a really high count and he's really fertile, he could, you know, off of one collection, he could breed, you know, 8 mares pretty easily.
Off of one.
Off
Okay.
one collection.
Okay.
But if he's not very fertile or anything like that, you know, it could go down quite a bit.
Okay.
So we'll find out after the first day. Corey will test him. And
Okay.
He'll
She'll let
test
me know how
freeze
things
him
come.
and see how he's going to be. But he's young, so he should.
Right, right,
If he's
no.
been getting stuff pregnant, then
Yeah.
she ought to be able to get quite a few.
Okay. Very good. Well, let's go look at the rest of your facility. And
For sure.
so you have a lot of stalls here, and they're all empty. What's I see you got a lot of horses outside.
So usually I try to keep the stallions on one side of the barn, mares and foals on the other side,
Yeah.
just so don't have any issues.
So this is all for breeding. This barn here is for when you're dealing with breeding.
Yep, mares and foals.
Mares and foals and all that.
Usually where all the mares foal out. Like these are the actual foaling stalls we have. They all got cameras in them.
So these your foals here, or do you board?
A lot of clientele. We do a lot of client foaling.
Okay.
So we actually, Leatherstocking owns 4 mares of their own.
Okay.
That we have standard breds.
Okay.
So we usually just sell off the year ones every year.
Okay.
So there's not many that we actually full out for ourselves, but when it comes to other people, we'll full out at least 50, 60 mares in a year.
So they come here to foal and then they go home?
Sometimes they hang out longer if they're standard breds, because standard breds are totally different than a lot of the others.
Right.
They have to stay here, get residency if you want them to be eligible for New York,
Okay.
that baby that they have.
Okay.
So sometimes they'll stay for 60 days. Other times they full out, they'll hang out for a week, make sure the baby's doing okay, and then they come take them home.
Okay. Okay.
But usually they don't stay too long.
So most of your clientele is the standardbreds.
A lot of them.
Yes.
Yep. We have a lot of that. And Hillary, she's actually picked up a lot more, like, you know, Morgans or any non-standard breds.
Oh, really?
That's what she deals with, the non-standard bred part.
Okay. Okay.
Dave is our other breeding manager. He does all standard bred.
Okay. Okay. Right. So this is a facility in here where you actually do the breeding.
Yep. Usually we don't do any live breeding here.
Oh, you don't?
No live breeding. No.
Okay.
I think they attempted it years ago, and they just never really. I don't think they wanted to get into it.
Okay.
They'd rather just do the artificial.
Okay.
But usually we'll have a mare for him, since it'll be his first time. We'll have a mare probably stand somewhere about right in here,
Okay.
and then I'll, you know, walk him up to the phantom, and it takes a while.
I can
These
imagine.
new guys, you know, especially if they have life covered at all, because you're not gonna fool me with this. This ain't the
Exactly.
real thing. You
Exactly.
know? So we'll have her here. He'll come up. I'll try and stay on this side of the phantom, and we'll just bump his chest into it. Eventually, you know, you just gotta wait, and they'll go for it.
Okay.
It might take him a few tries before he actually settles into the AV, but
Yeah.
we deal with that a lot. So.
I'm sure you do. Wow,
So-
that's very interesting. Of course, they don't allow us, even if they were doing it right now, and they wouldn't be doing bid right now anyways, but if they were, they wouldn't allow that to be shown anyways. But this is very interesting, yes.
Because typically, if you have a stallion that's done this a lot of times, you have the mare stand right here,
Okay.
and her face facing this way. You'll walk
Oh, with their
up,
face facing this way. I figured the face would be over there, but face facing, okay.
face will be up here, and then I'll walk the stallion up, and he'll tease off her hind end,
Okay.
and then I can, you know, once he's dropped out, walk him back. We'll wash him,
Okay.
and then we'll bring him up to the phantom and
Okay.
get him to jump.
Okay. Very interesting. Okay.
I'm excited for him.
Yeah.
We'll have to raise this up a little bit. It's probably a little low for him.
He's not extremely big, really.
No, he's not as tall. He's nice looking stocky guy.
Yeah, yes. And he's fully trained. He's one of my main workhorses right now. So that's really what I do mostly. I actually work horses more than breed, and I've got one mare of my own, and she's got a foal on the ground of his.
Okay.
And he's bred several others. But I don't have the facilities to do outside mares, and I don't want to actually do a lot of breeding. So I do more working. So that's why I decided to do this.
Yeah.
But okay, what's out there?
Oh, it's our scale.
Oh, for the way. Yeah.
Yeah, it doubles as a scale
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. He weighs 16 10. You're curious.
16, yeah? Holy. That's hefty.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, a lot of them, we don't get a lot of stallions like that come in here. Yeah, there's a lot of them I feel like they're like gypsies. Or,
But you don't get a lot. You must get a lot of standardbred stallions.
a lot of standard breds, yep.
But the other, you get the gypsies and what else?
Morgans, we get a lot of Morgans, Arabians.
Okay.
They have them here.
Yeah. I would assume that his a lot calmer than those guys, because those guys can be quite a handful at times.
He already seems a lot calmer.
Yeah.
He didn't walk in.
Being new place and all,
He's not screaming at all the girls.
Exactly.
He seems very well mannered.
He does good.
He usually is really good.
Okay, is there anything else we might be seeing here that we might have missed for Joanne?
But, so this is our actual lab. We have our, let's see, got our cups in there. We got a microscope here. Usually we go through, look at it on the microscope, and you'll really be able to tell off of that once you look at the stomach. You see all the little swimmers in there moving around. And usually you'll take it as like a circle, cut it into like 4 different sections, and you'll look at how much you're actually swimming around in the one section to figure out the motility of the sperm and everything. So he should be good if he's gotten stuff pregnant already.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
So what about it seems like Hillary had said something about the freezing. They don't all freeze good.
yep, not everybody can, their swim won't all survive it. Some stallions, they just...
But there's a way to test that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll actually freeze it, and then she'll wait 24 hours or whatever, test it.
And test again. Okay.
And again, see how it's going.
Okay, good.
Because if it freezes for 24 hours, it's going to be good for longer than that. If it's frozen, it's frozen. Right.
Now, we had talked about leaving the straws here, and there's a charge for so much a month to keep them here. And now our veterinarian has a way to, I don't know what it is, the container or whatever. So we may be bringing it back and doing it there. If we did leave it here, she gave us a price on the charge, monthly charge. What happens when we have somebody that wants it? Do you guys, I'm sure for feed, but do you guys ship it too?
I don't know if we'll ship the frozens even.
Nitrogen we're going to use.
Okay,
right,
well,
I think
I'll talk to Hillary about that, because I can't have the mares come here to get bred. That's kind of...
Yeah, I imagine you'll have to get like a nitrogen tank.
Yeah, and that's what our vet has.
Oh, then yeah, we should be able to freeze it, and it just has to stay in a tank the whole time as it moves. But yeah, we should be able to do that.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to my vet more this week, and I'll talk with Hillary to make sure we get it right. So, because this has got to go to different states, and so it has to be able to ship.
And I might be wrong with that, because I usually don't handle the freezing.
Okay.
I don't handle the freezing, so I definitely check with Hillary again.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Well, thanks for showing us the lab here. It's interesting. Can we see what those straws look like? Are there any of those available that or what the container for this, what exactly does that
container looks like?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
There's one right there.
Okay. Yeah, that's the same thing. The artificial breeders for the cows take around.
See, and this looks like one that actually would be shipped around. It's like this is a smaller one. We have bigger ones.
That, I'm assuming, is what our vet has right there.
He probably has something like that, or he might have one. These are all
Bigger one.
These are nitrogen tanks too.
Okay. So if we were to come back down when we pick him up with those tanks, they could easily be put in those tanks, and we could take them home with us, correct?
Should be able to, yes.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We didn't get your name.
Oh, I'm Austin.
Austin. Thank you, Austin, for showing us around. We really appreciate it.
Of course.
Okay.
You're very welcome.
Well, so we will be back sometime next week, and we'll be talking with her. Okay, very good.
Is it okay if we just kind of do a little show the the horses outside and stuff? Yeah. Is it okay to go through this door right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you. Take care. So this is a lot bigger facility than I expected you.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot bigger. Yeah.
Let's go say goodbye to Baron before we leave. This is lovely. You don't see any other draft horses here, and he said there aren't a lot of draft horses that come here. Hi, Cat Fix. How are you, honey? Barry. Barry. Come here, Barry. Barry, it's okay, honey. Come. You have a good week. Relax, stay calm, and carry on. He's like, there's my dad.
Okay. Let's head home.
Give him a kiss. Goodbye. Bye-bye, Barry. We can't. Can't hardly touch you. We'll see you in a little while. Ready for the ride home?
Nope.
Looking forward to it? Nope.
Gotta do it, yeah. Well, we're on the way home now. Not looking forward to the ride home, but we had a successful ride down here and very pleased with the veterinary place that Baron is at. The facilities look really, really nice. I was very pleased with everybody we talked to, but the young man we talked to, I can't remember his name. I was very pleased with him, and I'm glad he's